YouTube? It's your boy Davis Road, and I am here with the fucking new Assassin's Creed. Yay. New teaser trailer, whatever. The official title is called Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I'm going to look at the trailer, and you can watch me actually have some emotion, hopefully. Let's do this.
London, 1868.
Oh,
The centre of the industrialised world. Profits see progress while workers never sleep. Slavery not only comes through irons and chains, but through our very struggle to survive. Time for a change.
It's time for a change.
Enough of those who seek only their own gain. We're amidst an industrial revolution. The telegraph, electricity, are changing the way that we live.
Thomas Edison.
Shaping our future. But it must be a future for everyone. A different revolution is rising. More subtle. A blaze from the ashes of an old brotherhood. We shall rise.
Rise! Dark Knight.
Street gangs will be our armies.
He's wearing black too, so he's like the Dark
fortress.
Knight. Dark Knight Assassin. Dark Knight Creed.
They say this is the modern era. I say it's time for a new birth. And we shall lead the way.
Assassin's Creed.
So, Assassin's Creed Syndicate takes place in London in 1868. The Industrial Revolution...
Now, I looked at this, and I saw the gameplay, and they had like really good weapons. They had like, what do you call one of those little sword shit? Kukri blades. The Kukri blade, which is sort of like a boomerang, so you can throw it and have pretty good accuracy and shit like that. Brass knuckles. Saw that he has a cane that has a secret hidden sword in it. He got the coarsely, you know, they always carry the hidden blade. And now on the gauntlet, they have like the little grappler hook shape now, shaped like an 8. Yeah. Alright. I saw his style. If you don't know his name is Jacob. He's, of course, a new assassin. He is bred in the Assassin's Creed. So we'll get, like, probably, maybe, hopefully, a different vibe of the character. But, that's not my concern. I don't care if you have all these bells and whistles. I don't care about all of this new shit that you can do. I don't really care about the new combat system that you are integrated in and shit. The most important thing that has been lacking in all of the other Assassin's Creed stories is, well, story. That's what the fuck we kind of care about right now. We care about story. We care about characters. We care about villains. Yeah, I guess villains and character will be in the same category, but still, we care about the structure of the story, how it's going to be significant in the present time, how is it going to, like, affect all the outcomes and all the shit like that. How are you going to build it up? That's the only number one thing that I'm very much concerned about. And to be honest with you people, this is pretty much my last Assassin's Creed shit. If it sucks, I don't want to replay it again. That's it. I don't care what bells and whistles. I don't care if they go Star Wars on the next one. You get to have like a lightsaber and shit. I don't care. This is it. If the story sucks, I'm not fucking with it. Because that's the reason why I fought with it in the first place. story was interesting. The character was interesting. The other people around the character was very interesting. The evil person, the antagonist, it was interesting. And this has been lacking for far too long. As like they totally dropped the ball on Unity. They totally dropped it on that shit. I actually did talk a little bit about it. It's one of my older videos. It was a rant too about that shit. And missing all the ingredients. It needs to be a good ass, complete whole game. You can show me all the bells and whistles all you want. You can show me that he has a new style. It's brutal and shit like that. It's very fulfilling, which it is. You know, he got a new style. He's more like a brawler and shit like that. It is, and it's cool. And it's cool that out of all the other assassins, he's a bit bigger. You know, he's like almost on the level of some Brock Lesnar shit. So he's a bit bigger, you know. I understand that. He looked very suave. The look of it is interesting, and all the other shit that they add to it is very interesting. But the most thing I'm really concerned about is the story. How are you going to deliver this story? This sounds like a very interesting story. Well, it's not a story. It's basically like this. As the Industrial Revolution has come out, you know, it has begun, introduced like steam power engines and all this other shit, electricity, everything like that. It has introduced a high-class society, rich, middle class, and lower class. And of course, in those days, lower class suffer a lot. Middle class suffer a lot also. So this guy is pretty much being more so like the Robin Hood of the Assassin's Creed line. Try to balance things out. Try to turn things into the favor of the poor and unprivileged and all that stuff like that. That's very interesting on paper, but how you going to deliver this shit? That's what I'm most concerned about. How you going to deliver it? How you going to, like, give us characters? Give us, like, a complete group of the Templar of the shit. I want a complete group of the Templar. I want at least 5 people that are very interesting, and they will be, like, pissing you off throughout the whole entire goddamn game. I want at least one character that's going to rival his ass before you get to the big main motherfucker. That rivals his ass, that always be so clever and so much step ahead of his ass. That's what you need. You need some good ass story. That's what I'm telling you. I'm on the fence about this shit. Really am. So I'm not really like hungry for it. I'm impressed that all the major changes that they did, and it's very good. And some of the things they used to have that you bring it back into shit, and they amped everything else up. It's very interesting. It's very interesting on paper. It's very interesting in the way they say it. But the most thing that I care about is story. That's all I care about. So like that's pretty much sums everything up in this video. Is that I enjoyed the trailer, but I'm really concerned about the story because I don't want to spend a total of $64.96 of my hard-earned cash on something that's going to turn out to be bullshit, and I'm going to sit up there and return it to GameStop. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my gas for this shit. So, what do you guys think? Do you think this would be a good-ass Assassin's Creed? Or are you like me? Are you on the fence about the shit? And you're not sure you want to get it, but you kind of want to get it because you really want to believe in Ubisoft and what they do and shit like that. Leave all that comment shit, stuff like that. Oh, and do not forget, hit the fucking like button. That's all I need you to do. Just hit the motherfucking like button. Hit the subscription. I'm tired of having 5 people. Give me at least 10 people. That's give me at least 5 more. Anyways, Rogue out.